Hey, what's up guys, my name is Off, and welcome to another tech video, but today's video is a bit different. First of all, yes, I did get a new microphone stand, but fortunately I didn't read the box, so it turns out it was white. Long story short, because the mic was too heavy, but whatever. It's white, I guess. We're gonna stick with white for now. That is annoying, I'm not gonna lie, this is annoying, but it holds my mic really well, especially since the mic is very heavy. Anyways, that's not even part of the video. Today's video is about building a PC that is essentially a better choice than getting a PS5, and before that, I'll be explaining why getting a PS5 just doesn't make any sense. And long story short, this is pretty much the PlayStation 5 Pro killer gaming PC. It's something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people will actually think of it rather than getting the PlayStation 5 Pro, because let's be honest, after what we saw, we know exactly what the best option will be anyways at the end of the video. Long story short, the PlayStation 5 Pro was announced and will be released soon enough. But with a lot of disappointments and a lot of questions, and which I will explain and answer those questions. First things first, it was released with a price point of 700 bucks, and for 700 bucks, that is quite expensive. That is 200 bucks more expensive than the disc version, with also the fact that there's no disc drive in it. So it's 200 bucks more expensive, plus you need to get the disc drive if you really want to for some reason, which will be paying, oh, I don't know, let's see, 700 bucks plus 80, and especially if you want the stand, which by the way, since the Slim, they don't come with it, that's another 30 bucks. Oh, look at that, it's 810 bucks. And also, if you want to get plus and whatnot, so that would be like, God, 65 bucks. That's way too expensive. If you want it for a year, and some other things. So you're pretty much spending more than the amount you'll be spending on PC, actually, which is surprising. I never thought I would be saying that in my life. Which brings us to this video. This is the PlayStation 5 Pro Killer Gaming PC. It's a PC that not only performs the same as a PlayStation 5 Pro anyways, but it actually will probably save up money in that scenario. I just don't see the point of it. The graphic difference between the PlayStation 5 Pro and the PlayStation 5 normal is not that different. It just improves a bit of the texts and whatnot and the texture a bit, but not to that extent. In terms of storage, until this day, I think it's so stupid that they're like, oh look, there's 2 terabytes now. You could just upgrade the PlayStation 5 normal storage to even up to 8 terabytes anyways. So it's really unnecessary. And I do think what they made is a bit nonsense. If not, they probably would have been better if they made the PlayStation 5 Pro as more of a PlayStation 5 6. That would have been probably better than releasing a console that probably won't sell and probably will discount the price and make a loss for the company. But anyways, we're here now. So this is a PC that will pretty much give no reason to get a PlayStation 5 Pro in the first place. So without wasting time, let's get right to the PC build, shall we? Starting off with the processor. The processor of choice is the Ryzen 7 3700X. It is an old processor, quite old actually, but it is an 8-core processor, similar to the PlayStation 5 Pro anyways. It is slower, but again, you could just overclock it later on. And overall though, at least it supports for Gen 4, so 2 terabytes of Gen 4 SSD will be available in this PC build. And again, it's an 8-core processor that is, the only issue is old, so there will be a little bit of, well, a lot more bottleneck than expected, but it works, so we're going with it. For the motherboard, we went with the ASRock B550M HDV micro ATX motherboard. So it is a simpler motherboard. It's not the best motherboard in the world, and at least for the PlayStation 5 Pro, we give points to that because at least it has Type-C connection. With that said, and also faster ports in general. With that said though, if you don't care about that, you care mostly about what inside the system will do more than the outside, it should be enough. Although I would recommend a better motherboard though. But other than that, we're going with it. In terms of RAM, we went with the Silicon Power Gaming 16 gigs. It's 3200 megahertz. It's dual sticks of 8 gigs, so equal to 16 gigs. It will do. It's not the best, but it will do. It's enough to power the system. I mean, the console itself already has only 16 gigs anyway, so we're definitely going with it. In terms of storage, we went with the 11JPS800. It's not the best SSD in the world, but it is Gen 4. It's 2 terabytes. It will run just fine. It is the same amount of storage as the PlayStation 5 Pro anyways. And the speed is still really good. Not the best, but really good. It's still better than a hard drive and even a SATA drive. So, we're definitely going to go with it. So, yeah. In terms of graphics card, I had to go with something that performs the same as a PlayStation 5 Pro, for the most part, while being a good price point and, you know, working with this PC build in general. So, we went with the Radeon RX 7700 XT from ASRock. Long story short, this graphics card is pretty much the same performance as the PlayStation 5 Pro in some ways. I would say the PlayStation 5 Pro has a slight more speed on its graphics, but in a general sense, you get somehow of a similar performance as this. It does perform well at 4K, although depending on the game, might be 4K 30, might be 4K 60. At least true 4K, just like the way they pretty much advertised for the PlayStation 5 Pro in the first place. So it does perform really well for 4K. So if that's the thing in your mind, it will do. It does perform really well on 1440p though, so I would recommend that more. But if you want to play something at 4K 60 to or 30 to 60, this will do. Especially older games, you can actually play 4K 60 and above just fine. So we're going with this. For the power supply, we went with the Afire Galaxy 650 watts gold power supply. It is semi-modular, so there are some customization. It is 650 watts, so it should be enough, not more, but just enough for the PC build in general. And yeah, I mean, it will do. It'll power the PC, so that's all we need. For the case, we went with the Fractal Design Focus G. So I went with a good case this time. You know, it is a acrylic panel, but it is a good case in general, especially if you want to do some sort of upgradability. It does have that, and there's a good air ventilation. There's enough air to pass through, so you should be fine. And in general sense, I think it's a good case. With a couple things here and there, it will be just fine. So we're definitely going with this case. Now the total price point for this PC build is around $851 or $852. So pretty much at that point, $850. So for this price point, you're just spending $150 or even less, depending on what you're gonna do with the PlayStation 5 Pro and what we're gonna get with it anyways, for something that not only works similar but also will save up money in the future. So no pluses, no online paying to play online. Games are gonna be cheaper. You could just upgrade a couple things here and there later on. In a general sense, you have a good PC build that is pretty much competitive to the PlayStation 5 Pro, in my opinion. So would I recommend this more? Yeah, the price point is good. I have to say it. I would prefer to pay this than on a PS5 Pro. So that is it for today's video. Again, I just don't get what the PlayStation 5 Pro was even announced in the first place. Back then, I just thought it was a kind of unnecessary thing to do because the PlayStation 5 was already kind of a pro-ish. But all they did with the PlayStation 5 Pro was just increase a bit of the graphics and more storage. That's pretty much it. There's literally nothing that's different. It was different from the PlayStation 4 scenario, where back then it was 1080p, and then they changed it to the 4K scenario. So that was a huge difference, at least supposed to be. But now it's just like both of them are 4K. Sure, one is upscaled to 4K, and the other one is true 4K. But upscaling technology does a good job anyway, so it gives you good enough image in a general sense, especially if it does a good upscaling scenario. It's not that necessary, to be honest. It's really not, and especially since 4K requires too much graphics anyways. And the whole 8K thing that they keep mentioning, no one cares. When it comes to the ray tracing, let's be honest, ray tracing, while it's good, is still not perfect, and it still uses too much graphics, which I wouldn't be, you know, surprised if they use a bit of upscaling, even on the PlayStation 5 Pro, to give you also ray tracing at the same time. So let's be honest, at the end of the day, the PlayStation 5 Pro is a bit of a letdown. It's something that no one asked and shouldn't even be released, but it's gonna be released soon. But before it gets released, and hopefully no one buys it before then, this PC build exists. Would recommend it more than anything else. If you guys wanted to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, don't buy this PC. You will be much better with it than the PlayStation 5 Pro, at least in my opinion. And the price point is good. Again, you could also change the PC parts from this list. You guys could find used parts. I usually just use new parts rather than used. But at the end of the day, just do what you want to do. You can tell me your comments, your opinion on the comments down below. Tell me whether you guys want to change something or you guys have any opinion about the PC build in general. Please comment down below. I want to say sorry for me speaking too fast because I need to go in a bit. And already people are annoying me about it, so there's that. But I did try to do this video because I feel like this video is important for those who are planning to get a PlayStation 5 Pro. It just doesn't make sense, so please don't do that. Actually, now that I think about it, from what I heard from a store, and pretty much just 3 people just get a pre-order order. So not that many people actually care about that. That's surprising. That's good, actually. Anyways, in a general sense, just get this PC and if you plan to get a console in a general sense, get the digital one. Get the PlayStation 5 digital. You will be just fine with that. I have one, and I saved up money. I know stuff. I know ways to make things easier for me. And some people know. Some people out there know how to do that too. So please, do that. Get a digital one. Will be cheaper. Then get a PC. Much better option than getting a PS5 Pro for some reason. Anyways, again, comment down below. Share this video. If you guys have any opinion, comment down below. Share this video to all your friends, your family, your pets, dog, cats, snake. Why do you have snake? Anyone you know. Share the video. Give a like, subscribe for more content. Share this video. I am literally stuck in a specific amount of subscribers, so let's get to the 1,000, please. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked it. Comment down below. Share this video. Subscribe. Give a like. Hit the bell, please. The bell. Just boop. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.